The old hotel on Crescent Hill had been shuttered for decades, its windows boarded, its halls left to rot. Yet travelers claimed that if you passed by at night, a single window on the top floor still glowed with red light. Locals called the figure behind it the Crimson Guest. Clara, a travel blogger chasing ghost stories, saw opportunity in the legend. Ignoring the warnings of the innkeeper in town, "Don't step inside unless you wish to host him," she broke into the hotel. The lobby was damp and mold-stained, its grand chandelier sagging with rust. Her flashlight beam cut across rotting wallpaper, overturned furniture, and broken mirrors. Dust hung in the air like ash. She filmed everything, narrating bravely, though her pulse thudded in her ears. Then she noticed it, crimson footprints across the cracked tiles, wet and gleaming, leading toward the stairs. Each print was small, childlike, but too long, the toes stretched unnaturally. Against her better judgment, Clara followed. Upstairs, the air grew warmer, almost suffocating. The hallway pulsed with a faint glow, red light seeping beneath the door at the end. The footprints stopped there. Clara pushed it open. Inside, a bedroom stood pristine, untouched by time. Velvet curtains drawn, a four-poster bed made neatly. On the armchair by the fire sat a man in a crimson suit, his face obscured by shadows. "Welcome," he said softly, voice dripping like honey. "You finally arrived." Clara froze. "Who are you?" He didn't answer. He only rose slowly, stepping into the firelight. His skin was pale and translucent, veins dark as ink running beneath. His mouth stretched too far, lips splitting as they formed a grin. Blood welled at the seams, trickling down his chin. "You are my guest," he whispered, "and my guest must stay." Clara stumbled back, but the door slammed. The red glow swelled, filling the room like liquid. The man's body unraveled into a smear of crimson mist, filling the air, wrapping around her throat. She clawed at it, gasping, as the walls bled, streaks running like veins across the wallpaper. Her camera clattered to the floor, its lens pointed upward. The final recording showed Clara thrashing as the crimson shape slid into her mouth, down her throat, her eyes rolling white as her body convulsed. Then silence. When the town sheriff investigated weeks later, the camera was recovered. The last frame showed Clara standing still in the room, her eyes blackened, her lips cracked and leaking red. Behind her, in the mirror's reflection, the Crimson Guest sat calmly in his chair, smiling wider than before. Since then, the red light appears in 2 windows of the hotel. Travelers whisper that each guest claimed leaves another window glowing. And when you dream of crimson footprints leading to your door, it means the guest has already chosen his next room.